Hi everybody, it's Julie and welcome to the Messy Desk. Today we are going to be making our coin envelope. This is our C. So it's our coin envelope with a policy closure. So I have a coin envelope, but we need to make a coin envelope, okay? We're not just using one, we're gonna make one, but I wanted to show you that this is a coin envelope. So we are going to be making one. I want it to be a little bit bigger than that one. And so let's go ahead and pick from our digitals. So remember, right now I'm using digitals from the Patreon. I'm going to use some light cardstock. This is from that paper pad that I had, that I used for the Easter project a couple days ago. And I am going to go ahead and let's see. I'm going to want about a 3.5 inch coin envelope. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to fold this at 2 inches. I'm going to fold it at 3.5. I'm just pinching it down here, you guys. And then I'm going to fold it at another 2 inches. And that is where I'm going to cut my paper. So I did 2 inches, 3.5, and 2 inches. 2 inches, 3.5, and 2 inches. So at 7.5 inches, I've cut my paper. Okay. Now I want to have about a 1/2 inch. Well, I guess we should just go ahead and measure. We'll go ahead and measure a 1/2 inch on this side. And then I'm going to go and I want 6.5 inches. Okay, 6.5. And then I want a full 1.25 inches. So I'm going to go up 1.25 inches. And that is, you guys, that is where I'm going to make my other cut. Okay. So you can see I've got it pinched right there. Ooh, I'm going to have a nice card that I'll be able to use later. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we'll start by folding this one. This is my 1.25 inches. Folding it over. Okay, there's my 1.25 inches. Then I'm going to fold it back. Okay, I'm going to come down here and I've got my 1/2 inch on the bottom. I'm going to line it up here. I'm going to fold it over. Now, if you want to use your scoreboard, you can use your scoreboard. I'm lazy and I didn't take it out. So that gives me a 1/2 inch on the bottom. Now, we're going to go into my 2 inch spot here. I'm going to line it up. See, I got a straight place there. And fold. Whee! Just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to come over here to this one. Going to line it up. And straight place and fold. Okay. So there I've got, this is what I've got. Okay. So you see those lines? Okay. So now I am going to go ahead and I'm going to cut on the inside. So this is the inside, this is the outside. I'm going to cut on the inside of my line here, right up to that line at the 2 inch mark. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to kind of curve this, okay? And then I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to come to the inside of the line. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Come in. Now I'm on the inside of the line. And I'm going to make my curve. Okay, you can go straight and use if your corner rounder will fit, you can do that. But you see there, I've got a really nice little piece. And that's going to come up and that's going to be my bottom. Okay, if you notice that you're flipping up like I did right there, then go ahead and come in a little more. It's okay. Okay, now up here we're going to do the same thing, but this time I am going to round my corner. I'm going to come into the inside, and then I'm going to start on the outside here, and I'm going to come down. It's actually on the inside, sorry. So the inside, towards the inside, and in. Okay, so this time I am going to use my my corner rounder, because I know it'll fit. Down there, I'm like, it's not going to fit. I'm not even going to try, because it's not going to fit. But that one will fit, okay? Now, okay. Now, I want to, I'm going to go ahead and take a sliver off this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of fold this if I can. Should have done this at the beginning. Okay. I'm going to line it up and make a mark about 1/8 of an inch in. Okay. So I can see it there and I can see it here. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to line it up with my scissors and cut it up. That's just going to make it easier for you to put something into the pocket. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and line it up. Okay. So we have our policy envelope base. Okay. Or this time it's coin envelope policy. Now we're going to make our the policy closure. Okay, so we're going to do the 2 round closure. We're going to do this before we glue it. Okay, we're going to do this before we glue it, because you know we've done this before. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're at 3.5. I'm going to pull it down 1/4 of an inch on both sides so we can find our center. And so this is my center right here. Okay, I'm just going to mark it with my fingernail. Okay. So just going to mark it. Okay. And so my my first round is going to go somewhere here, and then my second one is going to come down, and it's going to be on this flap. I'm going to actually attach it on this flap. So I want to go ahead and I'm going to take my 3/4 inch round. Okay, I think that the other one was too big. So I'm going to take my 3/4 inch round, and I need 2 holes. If it's not thick enough, I'm going to need 4. Is what I'm thinking. I'm looking around to see what I've got. I'm thinking I could go ahead and I think that would be a good thickness. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 of these. I can always use a shorter tag. I was thinking if it took it, I mean, you could even just use that. But this way I'm staying within my my theme. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I think to decorate it, I'm going to use this, but I'm going to do that after I've attached these. Okay, so to start off with, I want a string, a ribbon, a thread, something. That's too thick. And don't lose your holes there, Jules. Okay. I don't see my string is not like right here where it should be. So, oh, you know what? I have an idea. I want to do something a little different for decoration's sake. And since this is on my table, we're going to grab a couple of these, and then I'm going to put that on my desk because I can use that for other things. That was still on my desk from the, okay. So this is going to help lift this up is what I'm thinking. Okay. So, so there's my center, right? Yep, there's my center right there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to staple this, and I want it to also staple that leaf. Okay. And this is just my choice, okay? I'm choosing to staple it. Leaf is stapled. That is on there. I like it. Okay, now, because we did not close this already, we can go ahead and I'm going to do the same thing just a little bit below it. I want to add my leaf. I'm going to go to the center of my circle and I'm going to staple it. You know how you see some buttons that are stapled? Oh, my finger is cramping. Okay, so there and there. Look at that. Look at that. And then we'll just have our strings that are going to go ahead and take care of that. And so now we can close it. Now, you don't have to close this, okay? This, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this is going, I'm going to have mine be hidden journaling space. You can close yours, but mine is going to have hidden journaling space. So, you know me, I like the, I like the surprise. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ink around this. I would just, where's the book page? So how is everybody today? So when you're watching this, I should have landed, I think, in Phoenix. I'm just barely gonna miss Carolyn. She's on a different airline on her way to the get-together. Cannot wait to meet her in person, and holy moly, is it gonna be fun. I still can't believe I'm now so excited. So don't worry, Big Mama, I'm making sure that those staples are down. I know you worry about that. Although you might not be watching because you have people coming in all day. So grateful that Tara is picking me and Carolyn up at the airport in Tulsa. So Terry, if you're watching this, we really miss you. And we wish we would hear from you. Okay, so if you're not going to make it so that yours opens, I'm going to make it so mine opens. Then you would go ahead and close it here, and then you'll have this that you can twist around and close. Okay, now you need to add, so I've inked mine, and I'll probably have to ink it on the outside too, right? And I am going to put mine so it goes in the journal as a pocket. I guess I need to lay it down, go around. So I am using Vintage Photo. I need to get a new, or I need to re-ink my brush quarter. I can't remember if I have it or not. There's just been no time to check for things like that. So what do you guys think about the details for this month's challenge? And who's already finished? Oh my goodness, you get to use whatever you want, but you have to make all the things. Okay, so today we'll have this coin envelope, and then we're going to do the digital diagonal peekaboo tuck. Okay, so trying to do at least 2 a day if I can. Two of the requirements a day, and at the same time doing the all the butterfly ones, which are those are the ones that are the requirements for this time. Okay, so, or not, they're all requirements. No, those are the new ones. Okay, so I'm going to make mine so that it opens up. Okay, I don't know where my strings are, so I'm just going to grab one off a needle, you guys. I've got some extra on needles up here. That's not long enough. Oh my gosh, this needle's... What the heck? There we go. Is that long enough? That's long enough. Okay, so I think we'll have the piece hang off of this one. So I'm going to tie it on here. So what am I going to do about the bottom down here? Okay, so that's going to hang. And then this will come up and it goes around. Oh my gosh. And boy, does that leaf make it easy to make it go around. Oh, so cool. Okay, so I think I'm going to come over here. You know what? What if we did a flower? Ooh, flower. Should have done, but we didn't. Okay. Okay, we'll do a flower. Wow, you guys, these leaves make it really easy to do this. Okay, so let's come over here and find a butterfly that we can use. How about this one? So these are the butterflies that I had cut for the VIP. Remember, the VIPs got the Butterfly Garden digital as their gift for finishing the March or February challenge. So, okay, so if I do that, then I can attach this. Okay, so let's get this. It's going in that direction. Okay, I'm going to tie a knot. And you'll see why here in just a minute. Okay, we'll double it. Double knot. It has rained here today. We were not supposed to have rain today, but we have had rain. Okay, then I'm going to put this on. Okay, we're going to put this on in this direction. Okay. And we're going to use the stapler right on the butterfly's body. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my pen. And I'm just going in a circular motion on the body. Okay, and then I'm going to come over and grab my Sharpie and I'm going to go over it. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll fix the antennas too. Okay, I'm going to pull my flower down. I'm going to do the antennas from the other side as well, and the head. Okay, and then I'm going to do 3 dots and a dot. Oh, moved. Okay, there we go. So that's what you're going to see if you're on the other side. And the reason we did the knot was so that it would hold that. Okay, so I guess this bottom flips up on mine. Okay, and it's held on the inside. Okay, that's a little off right there, so I'm going to go ahead and trim that little bit. Okay, and here we go. Up and around, and down, and around, and let it hang. There we go. Okay, so I added the butterfly, I added the flower, and I added inking, and I added the doodles. Okay, so I think the other thing I need to do is I'm gonna add a bling to the center of my flower. Okay. Okay, so I'm surrounded by the things that I want to remember that I plan to that I've started to use in this journal. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this extra piece off. Okay, so this is my coin envelope with policy closure. And there we go. And I just have it with this fun butterfly hanging around. And I did it so that it can close. Now, when I put this in the journal, I may go ahead and add some other stuff. I think I want to do something else here, so we're going to go ahead and pull out my favorite drywall tape. We save this because it's amazing to use on the journals in other places. I like to let it come off the edge a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put it down. Look what a difference that made as far as making this look finished, I think. Okay, there's that. Okay, and y'all know whatever I do down to the bottom right, I like to do on the top left. Okay, and of course I could have done that right onto whatever I was adding that to, but there we go. That is my coin envelope. Yours does not need to open up for journaling space. I just thought it would be fun. But at the same time, I could put a tag in here. I could, so I may think about this, okay? Putting something down here that helps to keep this closed. And then adding a tag in here. Okay, could also have something come in from the side here. Okay, so that's just going to depend. But I did make, this is coin envelope with policy closure. Yours can close all the way up. And I really do like it in that direction. I think that's fun. Okay, there we go. Okay, next we need our digital diagonal peekaboo tuck. I'm going to clean this up. I'll be right back. Hi everybody. Okay, so we are going to use this right here. This was from those the small tags that we used, and we are going to literally fussy cut out a digital. Okay, so I'm going to come down here and I'm going to come around this. I'm going to come around these. You can decide where your flowers are going to be. Okay, so I'm going to come up here. I'll go back and probably clean that up. We are making our diagonal, our digital diagonal peekaboo tuck. Okay, so we need a peekaboo edge down in the corner of our tuck. Now this is similar to something that Kathleen Mower does, and I think it's fun, and so I think we should try it and put it in our repertoire of things that we make. Okay, so if you see, I'm going around, I'm not necessarily going around the outside flower. I'm picking the ones that I can get the whole flower. Okay, so even though this wasn't the very edge, like over here, I've gone around the rose and didn't really worry about the carnation. We're going to come in here and clean this up a little. Okay, because there was a carnation right there, and I didn't think that we needed it. So we're going to come down here. Now you can also cut or use a digital where you need to cut items from the inside. We just are making it so that the corner edge of whatever card or whatever you're going to put in here is going to be what your peekaboo is. Okay, I'm going to cut off this rose bud because I just don't think that and we're going to come down. We'll keep this rosebud because we can use it as part of holding our corner here. Okay. So what letter are you on today? Are you going in order of letters, or are you just making what you want to make in whatever order? I wanted to do that, but I decided that for my brain right now, it might be better to do it in order, and that way I knew where I was and what I needed to do next. Sometimes for me, in facilitating these things, I need to have direction, and so that's what I decided my direction would be this time, would be to do it in order. I'm trying to do them quickly so you guys can get them all done. I may have to skip ahead. Okay, there's like a long blade leaf in here, and I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I'm going to cut around that too. Okay, so I'm going to cut around a couple of bladey, and then we'll just cut this lily leaf. Okay. So this is going to be all fussy cut, and it's going to be beautiful. There we go. Look at there. And it's ready to be a tuck. Okay. I happen to have some papers that I want to use in this journal. So I am going to go ahead and place this on, and you see the peekaboo is going to be down here. Now, do I want this to be the card that's going to come in? Or do I want this to be, yeah, that's going to be, it's going to be a card. So it's going to come in like this. Okay, like that, like that. So my glue is going to go behind here, and my glue is going to go down here. Let's go ahead and find a page in the things that I've been getting ready. And what if we go ahead and we put it on this page? Now, we did not decide. I guess we're deciding now that we are cutting the edges. We're cutting the edges off the pages. Remember, I hadn't decided that yet. So, so what I have here is I have from the Patreon from March, I have a page that was diamond and a page that was from the emeralds. Okay. So this page was from the emeralds Patreons, and this page was from the diamond Patreons. So they get 1 sheets each month as one of their things, one of their perks. And this month, Diamonds and Emeralds got 1 and a bonus. And then they have access to all of the levels that are under them. Okay, so we have this. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay, I like this. What do you think about this? I like this, you guys. Okay? I'm going this way. Okay? So, okay, now we need to do things to this little piece of tuck. And at the same time, they need to be, okay, well, one thing we could do, we could add a flower. One of our flowers that we've been using. Okay. I think if I add it up here, so we don't take away from the tuck, it'll be, oh, but I like it. I think we'll put it down here. Okay, so we're going to add a flower. I'm going to put it in with my stapler. I need to make sure that I'm on the thing. I want to come up from the rows. Okay. Okay, so it's on. It's on. So we've used a flower and a stapler, and we'll give it its bling. Okay. And then, of course, we're going to add some of the antiquing wax because we've been using that. And I just want a little, I just want it to look antique-y. Okay, so get a little tiny bit. Okay, I like it. Yes, it can be that easy. You can make it larger The idea is that you have fussy cut out the tuck and you have a peekaboo area that your card is going to be able to go in right down here. Okay, that is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and figure out how I can put this down. I think I'll put glue on the whole butterfly and glue on the bottom half of the rose. Okay, so the bottom half of the rose will hold the bottom, and the butterfly is going to hold the top. And then go ahead and figure out how we're going to put it on there. Make sure we're straight. Okay, we have flower, we have bling, we have antique wax, we have staple, and we are on there. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that going to be beautiful? Oh my gosh, I think that is just so cool. And okay, so so we have our coin envelope, okay, with a policy closure. So it has our policy closure. I chose that you can open mine up and have it be journaling space. Like I said, something, when I get this into the thing, I think I'll have this where, I wonder, can we do where something's on here? Yeah, we can. And you pull out like that, and then you can put it back in. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so there you go. And you'll see I'll be using these probably during this in this journal as well. So we got two more. We've got our C and our D done, adding those to our A and our B, and we are well on our way. Only 22 more letters to go. So I hope you are joining us, and I think this is a lot of fun. So next we have envelope with kite fold mystery. Now remember, we did that one last month. And we have, we've got to find the next page. Envelope with kite fold mystery and flip flop folio insert. You guys, I'm telling you, these are not that hard. And, you know, I'm putting my own spin on them at the same time explaining. So remember, your item needs its base. So like this one's base was the coin envelope and the policy closure. The extras were the leaves, the ink, and the tape. Okay. And then, of course, the butterfly, the flower, and the bling were the extras on this one. The extras on this other one, and you could just go like that too, were the antiquing, the flower, and the bling, and the staple. You can count the staple because we say staples count. Could have inked it as well, but I think we did really good there. And so, yeah, so there you go. And so eventually we'll need to put something in here, but it might be one of those quilted tags that we have to make when we get down to Q. It might be something else, but this is our digital diagonal peekaboo tuck and our coin envelope with policy closure. I love them. I think that they turned out really cool. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget the digitals are still on sale. All of the digitals are on sale through Friday in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. The link for that is right in the description below. You'll also find the details video for our April challenge. And it's an ABC challenge, a stash buster challenge, and you get to use anything in your stash, and you get to use a journal that you've already started, or you can make a new one. Okay? Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, and we'll be live from Big Mama's at some point. So make sure you have those notifications on so you see us when we go live. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.